We've talked to John Truby, and he said to us when we interviewed him that Hollywood doesn't really buy and sell screenplays, it buys and sells genres. Do you agree?
To a certain extent, yeah, I do. They are looking for material, because they are a corporation, they are looking for material that can be transitioned to a lot of different platforms. Stories, they're looking for stories that aren't just movies, but they can be games, they can be plays, they can be musicals, they can be a book, they can be a graphic novel, and vice versa. All of those other things, like there are a lot of graphic novels. My favorite story about a graphic novel that became a movie was one called Snowpiercer, which was just amazing. And I was worried that they would not be able to capture it in a movie, but they did a very good job on it. But there are a lot of different things. And you'll notice, well, so most of the superhero ones came from the comics.
Right. So transmedia, sounds like? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not, I mean, it's not just transmedia. To me, it's like just, it's adaptation. We usually think of adaptation of only being from books to film. But adaptation means just taking one piece of material, a story or a piece from that, section from that, and putting it into another way of expressing it. It's just like, I was at Disney when they were doing Beauty and the Beast, or redoing Beauty and the Beast as, as a modern animated story with all the wonderful songs and everything. Jeffrey Katzenberg loved that story and the songs so much that he had it come here. I mean, he had it turned into a musical here. So we actually had it before Broadway had it. It became so popular here that they eventually took it to Broadway. Now they are turning it into a live action one, and it's going to be shown, I think it's in March next month. It's now going to be an actual live action. So it's sort of like it's taking different routes, but it's being used. It's the same basic story, but they're using it in different ways, and finding, new audience to look at it. And some of the fans of the story are going to come back anyway and see it in the new form as a live action instead of just as an animated movie.